So if you're only in business to make money, then how money is spent and created impacts you more so than if you have a why or a purpose that drives your business. What drives you? What gets you up in the morning? How do you grow and scale your business while avoiding entrepreneur poverty? Hi, I'm Buzz, and I've spent over 20 years marketing for entrepreneurs just like you. I've learned there's no one secret to success, but a series of strategies to help business owners scale at will. On this podcast, we uncover invaluable insights that successful entrepreneurs and industry experts use to profitably scale businesses. Welcome to You Are Buzzworthy. So we were in an interview the other day with Howard Hoploff. We were talking about the why of our business. Why are we here? Why did we strike out on our own and create something that nobody else can have? Something unique. That's a tough question for a lot of people. I mean, some of us have like an origin story. We're like superheroes of, coming out of the depths of despair or something crazy like that, right? Like there was something that just triggered the need to go out on your own and make your own stamp on the world with your business and what you have to offer the world and all that good stuff. I get that. But then I also talk to business owners who are very money centric, and money seems to be the heart of maybe why they went into business. And that struck a chord when we were talking about getting through bad economic times, and even more so, just hard times in the business cycle, because every business goes through struggles regardless of the outside impacts around them. Think about that. You have been in business and there are struggles just to get open, let alone stay open and thrive. In the last 20 years, how many times have we been told that everything's going to fall apart? And for some people, it has. I know realtors back in 2008 and bankers in that same arena, or mortgage brokers in that same arena, that all went and now do something different because it all went away. I recently had a friend completely change their business model because of the current economic landscape. So if you're only in business to make money, then how money is spent and created impacts you more so than if you have a why or a purpose that drives your business. What drives you? What gets you up in the morning? Who is it you are trying to impact? If we focus specifically on our why, on our passion, on what we are trying to accomplish in the community around us, the impact, if you will. If we always focus on that, we will have a much better time working through the struggles of a lot of things. Burnout is a huge one. We talked about that in, I think, episode 1 or 2, where burnout is a huge thing for entrepreneurs. But if you have a why, if your passion is clear, that burnout disappears. It's not a thing, because there's that old saying, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Now, we all know it's still work. There's no way around that. Anybody who says, I went into business so I didn't have to work for anybody, goes into business and finds out that they're working for everyone that walks through the door. Nice thing is that we get to fire our clients every once in a while that make our lives miserable. And that brings us back to the passion. If you're running into people that are coming into your business and really testing your passion in a negative way, we have to get rid of them, or At minimum, we need to get them on the same step as you and how you run your business. This is one of the ways we can get through some of those struggles. It's not just the clients, it's the product or service that you're providing. If you're struggling to provide your service, you are not serving your business very well. Now, don't get me wrong. We are talking about when we are providing a specific service within the grander scheme of our company that maybe we've added to or augmented for a specific segment or maybe even a specific client, God forbid, and it keeps creating strife. Something in your business that you're like, it needs to be here, but we're just not that good at it. I've recently run into one of those where we have a service that in 2023, we're going to stop providing because over the last couple years, what it means to the overall mix of digital marketing isn't as impactful anymore, and it takes up a lot of time. And it mars our reputation every time we fall short on providing it. So instead, I'm going to take it out of our mix and find a couple people to work with us to provide it for the clients that need it, but get it off our plate. Put it on somebody's plate who is passionate about it, who knows how to work through it because they're passionate about it. See, I'm not taking it away from the clients. I'm just taking it off and out of the mix for my team so that we can focus on what we're more passionate about. And in doing that, we are going to be able to double down on the things that we're really good at and the things that we're extremely passionate about. I challenge you to do that in your business. What in your business today do you hate to do? And I'm not talking about your accounting or, any mundane tasks that you have to delegate and people moan and groan. I'm talking about the service that seems to have to be pushed out the door, and yet it keeps coming back as complaints. It's late. It's not as good as it could have been. All of those types of things. Can you pinpoint something or a service in your business that meets that criteria? And if so, can you delegate that to another company altogether? Join forces with somebody who has a passion that's related to yours. They provide a service that it encompasses that struggle that you're having, and you guys can work together. I don't care if you're white labeling it or you're JVing it or you're just referring it. Just get it off of your plate of actually doing it. I think that exercises like this around your whole business can be very impactful and really help us through any type of struggle, whether it be in-house struggles or outside impacts like the economy raining down on our business.